Yeah, I'm just the guy that want to pass on knowledge, because before, when I was looking for the knowledge to get in, it wasn't there for me. No one can give me the exact answers that I needed to know. So now with me knowing for myself and doing, I can pass it along. I don't have a problem with it. There's plenty of money out here for everybody.
Haters out. Talk to the people that say you ain't got to be nothing, man.
To all the people who say I wasn't gonna be nothing and still holding my nuts right now, I'ma tell you, I already got kids, so I got a vasectomy, so there ain't nothing finna happen, baby. There ain't nothing you can do but sit back and enjoy the moment. And that's just why I had to go get the new hater blockers, just to keep y'all out my face. Y'all see it, Versace, baby.
Hey.
We don't play no games. I'm riding in Tennessee, about to get on the interstate, and a lady hit me about 65 miles an hour in a SUV.
Wow.
I couldn't believe it, bro. Like, when you don't work so hard, I had just put new tires on, oil change. I put about $20,000 in the truck that I ain't even have. And
whoa.
It all kind of just went. It went the race, bro. And
this truck, man.
Good and clean.
About paid off. We
paid
about
off, bro.
22 years of hard work, brother.
22 hard years, man. I can't believe I'm still out here, man. I said I was gonna give it up after 20, but this money's so good, I might have to do another 20 years, man.
Hey.
I might do 20 more years just to make it do what it do, you know?
Hey, who's that right there, man? That's your company.
My company.
That's right, man.
Trucking Services, Inc.
Hey, man.
You know, my name Marquise. I got 3 daughters, like I said, Anastasia, Alexandria, and Annabella. My wife named Lorena. She got her in the backbone. That's how we come up with the MAD Trucking Services, Inc. We're really big mad about moving freight and solving problems.
And that's what's up, man. So motivate some people right now, man. Tell them how you
right
can do
now,
this.
Man. Take it from me, you see them gold teeth, big, black, and ugly. But one thing about me, and 2 things for sure, I'm gonna work. I love this 22 years in the business. I always say this truck life, everybody can't do this life. Many people don't try, many people ain't succeed. I'm one that's out here and I'm gonna be out here, and ain't nobody stopping me. And like I say, I'm big mad about making this cash, and I'm gonna do that.
Hey, hey man, real talk, real talk. To the Magic Archive book right here.
My favorite spots to go. This here a better week, but I ain't write down the main total, but I made 2,100 on one load, 535 on another load, 1,000 on another load, 310 on another load, 1,035. Then the big one, 3,600 on the end. So you already know I'm about 7,000 in on this one here.
Man, you broke down fuel and everything.
I always do all my fuel, 150, 88, all my fuel is good. This my other bills this week, it was chunky. More repairs, more tires and tolls paid. You know, this here with Becky before I switched over to Mr. Coffee. Another week, 1,300, 1,700, 2,800. Got a chunky bills, $2,916 on repairs I had to get done.
And that was for before Mr. So what happens now at Mr. Coffee? How we looking?
Nah, we gonna switch over to Mr. Coffee here. This the last day. This when Becky got hit. I wrote the last date on there.
Oh wow, you was hit by. Oh, what a sad day,
yeah,
though.
hit by SUV, totaled my truck, bro. And then we gonna start off. This is the rental truck that I had. You know, I made one load with it and took my trailer back home. Had to pay this money out here. Then we go on to the.
Was what was it? Was your first truck paid off too?
No, the first truck I owed payments on, and the insurance company paid off the trucking people $28,000 to pay out the remainder of the bill. And
but man, so you then at the end you didn't keep down, bro. You stacked up. How long did you stack up before you bought another truck?
It took me a couple of months. I tend to try to save $2,000 every week. That's my goal. If I could put up $8,000 a month in 5 months, that's 40 grand. So you know you can do it. You can do it. This is my first week with Mr. Coffee. I got his name right here, Mr. Coffee. My first week out. You know, I ain't did too bad. I came out with about $6,500 my first week out, which wasn't bad. You know, I made $835 for fuel, $500 and some dollars. Had repairs again, but it was cool. The second week with Mr. Coffee, I came hard, $7,100, $2,600, $2,800, $1,700. Real numbers. Paid out about $2,000 in bills. I had more repairs I had to do. $1,300 on the fuel.
Wow, $4,100 profit.
$4,100 profit.
The week.
That's for the week. Well, $46,660 for the week. I'm taking home. But yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. After everything.
Profit, after everything, the $4,100 profit. Then this week was a bad week. This $1,600, but y'all need to see this week here.
There we go.
Yeah, I came up. I made $7,350 that week. Profit $550 after the fuel. After all the other bills, everything was paid. I had just got the truck beginning of October. This another week, $7,425. Profit $5,500 at the end.
Man, and I see the date 11/2.
11/2, yeah. This is real. I write the date.
We could flip. We could keep on flipping. You gotta see it
every day.
Whoa.
8,700.
So you could make some money.
And I got a drive-in. I got a drive-in, y'all. Drive-in, drive box.
Hey.
Drive-in, drive box. Paid for making what a reefer could make. You just got to know where to go at.
That's what's up.
That's my thing.
If people need information at all, can they email you?
Yeah, you can email me at maadtruckingexpress@gmail.
How you doing today, brother?
I'm doing good, man. I can't complain. I'm doing good.
Hey, that's what's up, man. We just got to talking, and I let him know that we just try to help truck drivers on the channel, and he just want to be about it and be transparent. Motivate us this Wednesday morning, and I appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, I appreciate you too, man. For real, I don't mind stopping in to help out somebody that's gonna help out the rest of the truckers and put them up on game.
Hey, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. I mean, how many years in the game you got, brother?
22 years, man.
22? Why you looking 21? Come on now.
And I've been eating fried chicken.
There's a lot of people that are watching. They broke. They don't got money. Maybe they didn't go to college. They don't got an education. And they coming out and they go, look, I'm Uber driving, maybe doing some DoorDash, those app hustles.
Yeah.
And they're not making real money. And they hear trucking might be the one.
Yeah.
So from that, I mean, any advice for the people that are watching this, the new ones, you know what I mean?
Yeah, the newcomers, I ain't gonna lie, man. I started out 22 years ago. I've been driving for companies about 9 years, 3 years. February 9th made 3 years. I don't have my own authority, my own truck. I've been making it, man. If I can do it, I don't did prison time. When I got out of prison, I got my CDLs actually.
Really?
So, I'm finna turn 42 this year. I got out of prison 19 going on 20, and I went to signed up for something in Missouri. Mm-hmm. I don't know if people remember the flyer book back in the days.
Oh, yeah. Wow,
they had
okay.
it advertised in the flyer, bro. This is how far I go back before I got my CDLs, and it was a place called Hookup Academies Drivers in Joplin, Missouri. That's where I got my license at. Got out of prison. Actually went to jail too in Jacksonville, and from Jacksonville I went to Missouri, man. I said I got to do something else, man.
No, I hear you, man. So I mean, talk to the people that are in a similar situation. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, I grew up in the Bay Area in Cali.
Yes.
But I was blessed that the street dudes they left me out. Yeah. Like I wanted to belong to something, and they said, "Nah, man, you can't go where we're going."
Yeah.
And so. I mean, for the people that feel like they don't got a second chance, everywhere they go, they're not getting a second chance. Everyone's saying no to them. How were you able to jump in with trucking with the record?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's been rough with this record. A lot of people didn't want to hire me. I really turned into trucking because people gave me an opportunity to drive.
Wow.
So trucking basically saved my life, man. I can't lie, because I remember I started out with a guy. He was like, "Man, I helped you out. I looked out for you." Yeah, because you know I had the criminal background.
Yeah.
Armed robbery, gun charges. So what type of guy do you want? You want to hire this type of guy to, you know?
And he still hooked you up.
He still hooked me up. He gave me my start, man. It took about 2 years. So new drivers, don't be discouraged. Get your experience. 2 years, you'll get paid a decent wage. I got a little homie now. I just introduced him to the trucking. He been trucking about 7 months. He started out with Trans Am, and he up to 49 cents. He already capped out. Only been there about 8 months now. So
Okay, that's what's up, man.
I'm a little mad because I started out. It was 18 cents a mile.
Come on, 18 cents. Hey, but that's
18
20
cents
some
a
odd
mile,
years ago. 18
bro.
cents a mile, and there's no judgment. But what is the lifestyle of? Why does one feel like they got to go into that dark world of like robbery and this and that? Like, what's the mindset? What were you trying to achieve at that time? You know what I'm saying?
Money, taking care of my bills. At the time, I had one kid before I got out there really bad. Before you know. And you know, trying to survive. You know, you're trying to keep up with the Joneses. You know, he got big rims, you want bigger rims, and I can tell you one thing: living for the Joneses and living for people, you just got to live for yourself, man. Because when I tried to live for other people, right now I got problems with my mom, my dad, family members, everybody a little jealous of me about what I'm doing. They so used to hearing Marquise love that big house. He loved the big house, the big house, the big house, the big house, and now my big house is this truck out here, and now I'm making money in it. And you know, people, they don't want to celebrate when you successful. They'll rather celebrate when you dead, or they'll rather boast and brag when you're doing bad, because they want somebody else to point the finger at and say they doing better than them. And you know, that's what happened, bro. And it's sad, you know, because of my success. You know, I adopted 3 kids.
Wow.
This year, I have 3 of my own. I have a 16-year-old girl, 14-year-old, and I got an 11-year-old from the turn 12 this year, and I adopted a 5, 4, and 3-year-old.
How did that come about? I mean, I don't want to get too personal, but what made you want to adopt? You know what I'm saying?
My wife called me one day. It was my wife's cousin. We knew the girl from my wife's cousin. He had 1 child with her, but she actually had 5 kids. At one time, I had all 5 of the kids because I had to get all of them before we can get 3. And for them to separate them, the oldest 2 girls went with my wife's cousin, and we kept the 3 babies. And you know, God been blessing us, man.
We are the music makers, and we are the dreamers of dreams.